In general, with diabetes, you always have to be prepared for anything. Partying is more or less a form of exercise. You're moving, you're exerting yourself physically and socially and emotionally.
Always having some sort of low blood sugar snack on you at all times is critical to having a safe night out.
I do the fruit leathers sometimes, those like fruit strips from Target. They're very inexpensive and like they're so flat, you can put them in like a clutch bag. I'm also a big advocate of Welch's fruit snacks. They will not explode in your bag. They're great for treating a low.
Before I go out, I make sure I have enough insulin in my pump because there have been times where I've had to walk back home, refill it, and go back to the bar. And then in my bag, I always have an extra, sight. I have an extra syringe with insulin. As far as hiding my sites, I think I was always worried about it in high school, but in coming to college, I kept meeting a bunch of people with sites as well. It's kind of like, a little bonding moment.
Make sure you've got your backup plan with you. And you always want to bring a meter if you're not wearing a sensor. So there's all these little things to think about.
I eat a lot of carbs before I go out, like a good pizza dinner before, or just like something that I know will stay in my system for a longer period of time, other than being like, I'll just have a granola bar and be on my way. So I like to have dinner before I drink, and that's just to feel better in the morning too.
And think about your blood sugars, right? If your blood sugar is dropping, you don't have any food in your system, it might drop even lower and then rebound really high afterwards. So you just have to think about that.
If you know that you're going to be walking from place to place, or you're going to be dancing, you're going to be active, this is kind of a specific thing for pump users, but reducing your basal delivery or turning on like an exercise mode. I know Tandem has that with their T-Slim pump. Those things are important to do prior to your night out.
Always make sure that your friends know that you are diabetic, you have a possibility of having a low blood sugar, or you might have a high blood sugar and not be feeling great. Yeah, just drink responsibly.